Now, teachers in medical institutions under the umbrella body Medical Educationists Association have written to the Ministry of Education threatening not to return to classes unless the issues that they are grappling with are worked on. Now, to speak to us about these issues, we have Aeron Namaasa. He is the chairperson of the association, and he joins us right now in studio. Very good afternoon, sir. How are you doing?
I'm fine.
It's always great and a pleasure to meet a brother from the mountains.
Yes, I'm happy to see
Okay,
you
Namaasa.
too. Yes, please.
First off, what are some of the issues you want government to work on before reopening the schools?
We basically have two issues for government. The first one is that we want government to reconsider health tutors as health workers and reinstate them on the medical scale. Before one becomes a health tutor, he's trained as a medical worker, as a health worker. You work, you practice, you come to a level of senior. After that, you go back to school. You train to become a health tutor. When you come back to a health tutor and then you are appointed as a health tutor, you are given half the salary you used to earn. What you're asking now is that we want government to give us back the salary we earned actually before going back. But now they are giving us a half of the salary we earned before we went to tutors college. Now after tutors college, instead of giving us higher salary, they give us half of the salary. We are saying first give us what we earned. Actually we would be asking for more. But currently they are giving us half of what we used to earn. Now we are saying, can you first give us the U4 medical we used to earn before going to tutors college, than giving us a half of. Actually, right now, a health tutor earns less than what the graduate, the product earns. Right now, as a health tutor earns 1.1, when his products are earning 2.2. There is no logic in that. And we've been engaging government since 2018. They've never given us response. Permanent Secretary, Minister of Education has tried to write to the Permanent Secretary Public Service. He has not given us a positive response. The Minister of Public Service, Mururi Mukasa, constituted an inter-ministerial committee, and we sat, represented by education, public service, and as the tutors. We sat, made recommendations. They were all just shelved. At the moment, we are saying, please, can you put us back before we can resume? But the other issue is about personal protective equipment. Our training is so unique that we do a little bit in the classes, and we do most of the things in the hospital. Every health facility you go to, majority of the staff you see there are either our students, the trainees, or our products. Actually, health tutors train more than 90% of the human resource in all health facilities. So we go there to guide them on what they do. They cannot do things independently without us. So as we go back for these finalists to complete, we want protective equipment for both us, the health tutors, and the trainees, so that we don't contract COVID-19 during this time.
So are those the only two demands?
Yes,
lack of PPEs and your money?
Yes, those are the two demands to government. We are engaging directors of private institutions on other demands concerning health tutors.
Since 2018, so this has nothing to do with the COVID-19 pandemic. But we would like to know, it's been 6 months since the closure of schools. Why are you coming out now to pronounce yourself on these issues?
We are not coming out now. We came out in 2018.
You're coming out strongly now. We're seeing you coming out strongly now.
Oh, we are coming out strongly now because we are at home. And government said, you stay home to keep safe. We want to continue staying home safe until those issues are sorted so that we can come to encounter this risk once again.
Aeron Namaasa is the chairperson of the Medical Educationists Association, and he contends if they are not given their money, they won't go back to schools. If PPEs are not given to these teachers, they will not go back to school either. You're still watching NTV at 1. Let's take a breather. We'll be right back with more information. Dom of Amaso.